All these products are all used up, but were they yay or on my over 60 skin? In this video, I'm going to talk you through my summer empties with mini reviews on whether any of these products suited my very mature skin. Now, if that sounds like your bag, then please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and we're good to go. Oh, and I'm Des, by the way. Welcome or welcome back. I'm an over 60 Brit with a love of makeup, skincare and fashion. Oh, and stay till the end when I reveal my absolute game changer, which has changed my face more than any other product. So without further ado, let's crack on. And the first one is the Cerave Hydrating Cleanser. Now, what do they say about it? Well, it's a cream cleanser for normal to dry skin. It contains ceramides and hyaluronic acid and is fragrance-free. It's developed with dermatologists. Well, that's good to know, isn't it? And it's gentle, non-foaming and cleanses the skin to remove excess makeup and dirt. It contains 3 essential ceramides to help protect the skin's natural barrier, and hyaluronic acid helps to retain the skin's natural moisture. Now, I'm not sure why you would bother to put all those ingredients in a cleanser, given that it only stays on your skin for a short time, but I guess it's just about not stripping the skin and helping to keep it supple and healthy while it's on your skin, which is a good thing. Now, I think it's a great second cleanse and a morning cleanse. This is probably about my 5th bottle now. So if you're after a gentle cream cleanser that's reasonably priced, this is your baby. Now, the next cleanser is by Trinny London and it's called a balm cleanser. Now, they say it's a luxurious oil-based transforming balm, removing the day and night from your most stubborn eye makeup and SPF to the impurities your skin collects overnight. Designed to boost radiance and nourish skin, our formulation is kind to your microbiome for happier, healthier-looking skin, morning and evening. And it says massage onto face and neck until the formula starts to loosen. Wet skin to activate the enzymes even, and they will start digesting the skin cells. Nice. I say, well, it certainly looks good enough to eat, but you don't really want to eat your cleanser, do you? It's a very thick, honeyed consistency and really quite difficult to get out of the bottle. So let me see if I can show you. So it looks like this, and there's a little tiny opening just here. And what you do is you press down on this thing. There we are. There's a tiny bit. I'm going to see if I can show you. Just a tiny little bit left. Gosh, it's so wee. But perhaps you can see it's kind of like an ointment, but it does feel very honeyish. Now, I have to say, I actually found it quite fiddly. It did the job okay, but I didn't find that it removed my eye makeup all that well, even following their instructions and even using their muslin cloth, which is quite thin. And the good thing about this is it is refillable, which is very environmentally friendly. It's heavy actually as well. It's quite heavy. I don't know what it's made of inside. I suppose this is metal. It is fragranced, which isn't a deal breaker for me for cleanser because it doesn't stay on my skin all that long. Obviously, it's just a cleanser. Verdict. I didn't love it and it is very expensive, so I won't be repurchasing it. The third cleanser is the Hada Labo GokuJyun cleansing oil. I hope I've said that correctly. So they say it is formulated with high purity olive oil to deep cleanse and gently remove the dirt, excess oil and stubborn makeup. It's free of fragrance, mineral oil and alcohol. You can use it on your dry face and pump sufficient cleansing oil into your palm, gently massage, and wet face to emulsify and rinse thoroughly with water. So it's funny, I was going to say I found it difficult to get it out of the bottle actually, but in fact I've just tried it and it's perfectly fine. So there it goes. I'm going to put it on this cloth here. So there's very little left. Now I must admit I didn't find it emulsified at all, and it certainly didn't remove my eye makeup effectively. It is reasonably priced, but I just didn't enjoy it, so it's not for me, I'm afraid. Now on to serums. And the first one is the Hada Labo GokuJyun Hyaluronic Acid Premium Hydrating Lotion. Now they say it has 5 different weights of hyaluronic acid and low pH formula to really let the moisture sink into your skin. I say, well, I used to use it religiously every day, but over the last year, and I have had it for that long, I haven't really reached for it, and I'm not entirely sure why I need extra hyaluronic acid in my routine, because it seems to be in so many other products these days, but I have started trying it on my legs, and this is thanks to Cindy of Beyond 60 Skin, who recommended doing that. Verdict: I'm not really sure why I would need to use this product, or why anyone would, unless they've got particularly dry skin that doesn't retain moisture, because hyaluronic acid is in so many of our skincare products these days. So I won't be repurchasing this one. Now, talking of bodies, let's talk about body cleansers. And the first one is the Elephant Kamili Body Cleanser. Now, the blurb says it's biocompatible, pH 5.0 formula, suitable for even the most sensitive skin types, contains fatty acid-rich manula, sweet almond and maracuja oil. They condition the skin, supported by a soothing multi-amino acid blend, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, it's just a body cleanser and it doesn't contain any fragrances, which is very good, and no drying alcohols either, and it's vegan and cruelty-free. So I say it's a very nice body cleanser. It's not particularly exceptional. It is pleasant to use, and what's more, that it's non-fragranced, which, as I say, is very, very important to me. I bought it when I was hunting around for non-fragrance body cleansers a while ago, and I like the consistency. It's easy to apply. It feels nice on the skin, not drying, and it's a very cool looking bottle. Verdict: I have already repurchased it. Now let's move on to hand wash, and we've got the Zara perfumed liquid hand soap. Now I know you're screaming perfume, but you can't use perfume. But with a hand wash, it's absolutely fine because it's only staying on my skin for a very short time. Now they say it contains aloe vera and glycerin to help moisturize and soften the skin. And I say it smells absolutely lovely. It's a very reasonably priced hand wash. It looks quite cool. I think the bottle looks quite smart on your shelf. And actually, I have to say, Zara do a fantastic range of diffusers, room diffusers, those perfumey things, because I can't really get on with candles, although they do nice candles as well. But I absolutely love their hand washes and their room diffusers, and I think they're a really great, affordable brand. Now let's move on to hair, and this is the L'Oreal Elvive Dream Lengths 8-Second Wonder Water, the coloured version. Now they say the award-winning 8-second hair transformation, now formulated especially for coloured hair. Revolutionary shine enhancer and rinse out hair treatment that will transform your lengths in just 8 seconds. And what you do is, after shampooing, you apply to wet hair on lengths only, massage for 8 seconds, then rinse out, avoiding contact with the eyes. And do that because it does sting a little bit, although you can get it out, so it's fine. Follow with a regular conditioner if needed, which I must admit I don't. Now it does contain fragrance, but because it washes off, I don't mind that. Now I think this is an absolute genius product in my view. One swift application, it makes the hair so much smoother, easier to comb or brush. I just put my hands through it and immediately it's soft. Having said that, I think I actually prefer the one that isn't for coloured hair, and I think it makes it a bit softer. The only difference I could see between this one and the original is that this one contains coconut oil, which you would think would make it even softer for your hair, but actually I do prefer the original. The verdict is I will repurchase, but probably not the coloured version. Now on to sunscreens, and just a quick couple of mini reviews here, as I've done a whole video on sunscreens, which I will link up in the corner and down in the description box. I'm going to start with the Supergoop On Screen Sunscreen. Try saying that lots of times very quickly. SPF 30. Now they say this is the perfect last step in your morning regime. It has been painstakingly formulated to protect from the harmful effects of the sun while improving the health of your skin. With no greasy feel and no telltale white film, this universally flattering sunscreen is perfect for every complexion, providing unparalleled UV deflection while being coral reef friendly, which of course is very important, and without suffocating your skin or exacerbating congestion. It's also cruelty free. Now I say I absolutely love it. It feels beautifully velvety on the skin. It's a great base for makeup, and I will be repurchasing it at some point, but it is quite pricey. Now, a less pricey option, which I also mentioned in my sunscreen videos, is the Beauty Pie SPF 25. Now, they say it's a super hydrating formula with hyaluronic acid, beet and licorice extract. See, it's got hyaluronic acid in it. It's silky, lightweight and ultra wearable texture. It's non-powdery, an imperceptible finish. It's non-comedogenic, and it's lightweight formula and doesn't clog pores, which I think is what non-comedogenic means. I say, well, this is my third bottle. I absolutely love it. I've just repurchased it and started to wear it again. It's lightweight, it goes great under makeup, there's no pilling, and it is affordable, particularly if you're a Beauty Pie member. And if you want to know more about Beauty Pie, I'll link my video up in the cards and down below in the description box where I talk about Beauty Pie and I take a deep dive into how it all works. Now on to makeup, and let's start with brows, and we're going to talk about the Hourglass Arch Brow Volumizing Fiber Gel. Now they say soft hold, flexible formula infused with microfibers to create fuller looking brows that never look too precise or overdone. Dual-sided brush features short and long bristles to apply formula in varying intensities, making it easy to achieve sculpted or untamed natural looking brows. It provides an even application of colour and it's comfortable, long-lasting wear without smudging or flaking. I say, I liked it. It's got a nice container. It feels nice and solid. It feels expensive, but did my brows look amazing after using it? Not really. And I won't repurchase this in a hurry. And now to a more affordable version, which is the L'Oreal Plump and Set Brow Artist. Now they say it's a gel mousse that easily glides onto brows to boost volume and set for a natural, thicker eyebrow makeup look. The angled skinny brush styles brow hairs even, with precise and controlled application, are comfortable all-day wear, smudge-resistant and ophthalmologist tested. This eyebrow mascara is suitable for sensitive eyes and contact lens wearers. Now I say this is Nadine Baggett's favourite. It's affordable and it does the job. It's affordable and it does the job, but I'm not going to be repurchasing at the moment because I'm trialling another brow product. Now on to fragrances, and let's start with a luxury one by Diptyque. It's called Eau Capitale. They say it's a fragrance which combines an intoxicating blend of fruity, floral and spicy notes for a long-lasting scent. Fragrant top notes of bergamot and bright pink berries provide a lift to the middle notes of Riche Chypre Rose. At the base, patchouli combines with the additional notes of ylang ylang, Georgie wood, cinnamon, akigala wood and ambrophix, to help create a fragrance that is designed to conjure up the essence of Paris. So what's my verdict? Well, it's a beautiful, slightly complex fragrance with a rose bent, so to speak. And although I did enjoy wearing it, I'm leaning more towards slightly more citrusy scents at the moment, as you will see from number 2, which is Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess Azure. They say citrusy, delicate, tropical, fruity and flowery, with a beautiful core of orange blossom and neroli bigarade. The gentle trail of woods and musks wraps the flowers and citruses, creating a soft and seductive warmness on the skin. I say I'm absolutely in love with this fragrance. Oh my word. I took it on holiday with me, which kind of seems like taking coals to Newcastle because I went to France. But it is just summer in a bottle. It really is. And I'm so sad because since I started recording this video, I found out that it's been discontinued. However, they do have other versions of the Bronze Goddess range, so I'll put them down below for you in the description box. But it is an absolutely beautiful perfume. And it's a medium-priced fragrance, so it won't break the bank. Now, I promised you a couple of game changers, and the first one isn't the actual game changer, but it did change the game for me in terms of my attitude towards a particular type of product, and it is the Revitalash Eyelash Conditioner. So they say this award-winning eyelash serum is a proprietary blend featuring scientifically advanced technology. It has peptides, lipids, biotin and green tea extract. It's rich in panthenol. It conditions and strengthens the lashes whilst defending it from environmental damage, as well as the damage caused by lash styling products that can cause breakage and brittleness. I presume they mean eyelash curlers and mascara. Now, I say my eyelashes certainly grew whilst using this product. I have actually got a tiny bit left in it, but it is super expensive. You can see it has a little tiny brush, and literally what you do is you paint it on the rim of your mobile lid just there, as if you were putting eyeliner on. So you just do it one little swipe on each side. You don't need to put it back in the tube each time. You literally just do that. Now, the reason I say this isn't the actual game changer is because I've moved on to another product called UK Lash. Now, I haven't run out of my UK Lash serum yet, so it's not in my empties, But my actual number one game changer is an eyebrow serum by UK Lash. Now they say a powerful brow enhancer that improves the look of thin, sparse or overplucked brows. That's me. High performance formula packed with scientifically proven ingredients to target and strengthen the brow hairs so that they appear fuller and more defined in 25 days. They offer a free money-back guarantee if you've not achieved any improvement after 12 weeks of use. Now I say, OMG, this has absolutely been a game changer for me. I have never had such full brows in my entire life, or at least in living memory. They're so much fuller that I sometimes don't even bother putting anything else on my brows when I make myself up in the morning. My left brow in particular used to have a gap right here, which of course you can't see because I've got brow makeup on now. But honestly, this has made a massive difference. And I don't say this lightly. I never talk about game changers unless I really mean them. So the verdict is I have already repurchased it and I will continue to use it. It's affordable and it's made such a difference to my brows when the rest of my body, frankly, doesn't have a lot of hair on it. So I think it's an absolute game changer for me and my face. So there you have it. That is my yay or empties basket. Now, let's have a convo in the comments below. What did you think of any of these products? What did you think of the Trinny cleanser, for example? It's got good intentions, but it just didn't work for me, I'm afraid. And to be honest, I don't really want to pay a huge amount for a cleanser. I think that one was over £30. I think I would rather stick with something like Take the Day Off by Clinique or another cleansing balm. Actually, at the moment, I'm using the Paula's Choice cleansing balm in a tube, which I will report back on later. So let me know in the comments, as I say. I'd love to know what you think. And have you ever tried a brow serum? I mean, that, as I say, is my game changer. I'd love to know. And thanks again so much for watching. It means the absolute world to me. Look after yourself and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.